Hello everyone, I am Srinivas. Welcome to my channel. Guys, we are done with 4 classes of the chapter Heat. Now, in this class 5, let us discuss about the method of mixtures. Guys, please subscribe to my channel. Do like the video and also share the video. For new notifications, click on the bell icon. Friends, to understand this method of mixtures, let us consider a very simple example. See, we are preparing the water for bathing. We are having hot water and also cool water. So in container A, we are having hot water. I am taking the hot water of M1 mass whose temperature is T1 degrees Celsius. So to balance this hotness, I am taking cool water in container B whose mass is M2 and the temperature of T2. See, in the container C, I am mixing both the hot water as well as the cool water so that this resulting mixture of hot and cold water is now having a total mass of M1 plus M2, because hot water I am taking for M1 mass and cold water I am taking a mass of M2, so that the total mass is M1 plus M2. So here A is hot, B is cool. If I mix these both, then this hot body will share or it will transfer its heat energy to the cool body, so that due to the sharing, the temperature of the mixture will be settled to a new value, that is capital T. So here what is capital T? T is the temperature of the mixture. It is the final temperature of the mixture. So here A is the hotter body. We are taking the water in A as hot and the water in B as cold. The temperature of T1, that is A, is greater than temperature of B, that is T2. When we are mixing both of them, so I am mixing both hot water and cold water. A is hot, B is cool. So what happens? Heat transfers from hotter body to the colder body. So A will be transferring its heat to the B. So in this mixture, what is the temperature of the mixture? Capital T. It is the final temperature that is acquired by the mixture. Here A is hotter than that mixture, B is colder than the mixture. So T1 is greater than T as well as T2 is less than T. That you need to remember. So here A lost its heat energy and B is gaining that heat energy. If I am assuming that there is no loss in this energy, all the heat that is lost by A will be transferred to B. So B will gain all the energy that is lost by A. So if there is no heat loss, all the heat lost by A will be equal to that of the heat gained by B. So this is our principle of method of mixture. So what is this principle of method of mixture saying? That whenever we are mixing two bodies, so in those two bodies, the hot body will loses the heat energy, the cool body will gains the heat energy, and the heat lost by hot body is nothing but the heat gained by the cool body. So in other words, we can say it as net heat lost equals to net heat gained. Very important principle. What is this principle of method of mixtures? Net heat lost equals to net heat gained. So when we are mixing A and B, they are settling to a new temperature capital T. What will be this temperature? So let us derive the expression for the final temperature capital T. Here T is the final temperature of the mixture. So for this, what we considered, the mass of A as M1 grams, initial temperature of A as T1 degrees Celsius, the temperature A has reached to the temperature capital T. So what is the final temperature of A? It is T degrees Celsius. Here T1 is greater than T. Okay. The initial temperature of A is T1 and it settled to a temperature of T. So what is the change in the temperature? T1 minus T degree Celsius. And here A has lost the heat energy. So what is the heat lost by A? So that temperature changed from T1 to T. So it is nothing but ms delta T. Here M1 is the mass of A. Let us assume S is the specific heat of A, and what is the change in delta T? Here highest temperature is T1, lowest temperature is T. So whenever you are finding the changes in temperature, remember that we have to take the subtraction of higher value minus lower value. So it is T1 minus T. Consider this as equation 1. Similarly, we'll find the heat gained by B. For this, I am considering B of M2 grams, whose initial temperature is T2 degrees Celsius. So here B I am taking at an initial temperature of T2. When we are mixing, all the mass of B is raised to a temperature of T. So B settled to a final temperature of how much? T degree Celsius. Here T is greater than T2. So to find the change, we need to take high value minus low value, T minus T2. Here A lost the heat and that heat is gained by B. So here B gained the heat energy, and how much is that gain? It is nothing but ms delta T. B gained the heat energy so that its temperature raised from T2 to T. So M2 is the mass of B, S is the specific heat of B, and change in temperature is T minus T2. So consider this as the equation 2. So what is the principle of method of mixtures? Heat lost by hot body is nothing but heat gained by the cool body. Here A is the hot body and A lost the heat energy. B is the cool body and it is gained the heat energy. And if we assume there is no heat lost by hot body is equals to heat gained by the cool body. So from equation 1 and 2 we are having the heat lost by A and heat gained by B. So from this principle I am equating these both and I can write M1 into S into T1 minus T is equals to M2 into S into T minus T2. So here on both sides S is the common term. So I am cancelling S on both sides. Remember, I can cancel out the S so that on both sides the value of S is same. S means specific heat. When will specific heat will be same? Here this is for hot body. Here this is for cool body. So specific heat of hot body and specific heat of cool body same means both the hot and cool are of the same material. If those are different materials, we cannot cancel out specific heat because that is different for different materials. So this formula for temperature, final temperature holds good when both the materials, that is for both hot and cold, the material is same. Okay. So if I am cancelling S, I am left with M1 into T1 minus T, which is equals to M2 into T minus T2. So multiply internally. So we are getting M1 T1 minus M1 T equals to M2 T minus M2 T2. Now I am getting all the terms that are having T in common. So here T is there, here also T is there. So I can write M1T plus M2T and remaining terms to the other side. So I am getting M1T1 plus M2T2. So in these two terms, T is the common term. So cancel T from both the terms. So you are getting M1 plus M2 into T is equals to M1T1 plus M2T2. So our aim is to calculate the final temperature capital T. So if we bring M1 plus M2 this side, we are getting capital T equals to M1 T1 plus M2 T2 over M1 plus M2. So this is the expression for the final temperature. So what is the expression for final temperature? Guys, you need to remember, you need to memorize this expression. Capital T, the final temperature equals to M1 T1 plus M2 T2 by M1 plus M2. Here M1 is mass of body A, T1 is temperature of body A, M2 is mass of body B, T2 is temperature of body B. And what we need to remember, this formula holds good only when the hotter body and the colder body are of same material. If those are different, we cannot apply this formula. In our next class, we'll see an example on the formula we derived. Okay? Yes, please subscribe to my channel. Do like this video and also share the video. For new notifications, click on the bell icon. Thank you for watching.